If you have ADHD and you have ever called yourself lazy, I need you to stop for a second. ADHD is not a lack of effort. It's not a character flaw. It's not immaturity. It's not that you just don't want it badly enough. What you actually have is an interest-based nervous system, and that changes everything. Most people are motivated by importance. They can decide something matters, and then their brain supplies the fuel to do it. ADHD brains don't work like that. We are motivated by interest, novelty, urgency, challenge, and sometimes emotion. If those triggers aren't there, our brain does not reliably release the dopamine needed to start. So when someone says, just push through it, what they're really asking you to do is manufacture neurochemicals on demand. That's not discipline, that's chemistry. And a lot of us grew up surviving off anxiety, deadlines, panic, last minute pressure, shame. The adrenaline spike would override the executive dysfunction and we'd finally move. And because we could move under pressure, everyone assumed we could move all the time if we just really tried. But that crash after, the burnout, the self-hatred, no one talks about that part. ADHD isn't being bad at time. It's being painfully aware of every minute passing while still somehow not being able to engage. It's thinking about the task all day. It's wanting to do the task. It's feeling the weight of the task and still being stuck. That is not laziness. That's a dopamine regulation issue mixed with executive dysfunction. And here's the part that might annoy some people. Telling someone with ADHD to just be an adult and power through doesn't build resilience. It builds shame. And shame is not a sustainable fuel source. The shift isn't try harder. The shift is asking, what would make this engaging enough for my brain to turn on? Sometimes that means racing the clock. Sometimes that means gamifying it. Sometimes that means changing environments. Sometimes that means body doubling. Sometimes that means lowering the task barrier so low it feels almost stupid. That's strategic. And the more you understand how your brain works, the less you internalize the idea that you're broken. You're not broken. Your nervous system just doesn't respond to importance alone. And if this is the first time someone explained ADHD motivation in a way that actually made sense, instead of making you feel defective, then you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Because we're not doing surface level ADHD takes here. We're learning how to work with the brain we have, not against it. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.